So I'm willing to bet that each and every one of you that saw my last video want to see what that sprocket looks like. Let's go ahead and get this mower pulled out of the trailer, get it put up on jack stands, and see what the carnage looks like. So amazingly, that keyway actually still looks pretty straight. Got a couple gouges out of her there, but we'll clean her up, get a new piece of key stock stuck in there, and I think it's going to work for us. So as you can see here, that sprocket hub just did not do the job. Just pretty much expanded in here and just blew the whole hub apart. Twisted the keyway out. I've got the new key stock in there and everything looks pretty straight. It's in there how it should be, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and get that sprocket put on that hub, and we will do it all over again. So without further ado, okay, all good to go. Let's get it on there. Okay, so sticking with the main theme of the channel, my camera died last night. So, got the sprocket on last night, got the wheel on, did a whole bunch of adjusting. It was on, off, all of that sort of fun stuff. But we've got it on. I believe it's going to be far enough away from the chain to not knock our chain off. And the new sprocket hub's on there. So we should be good to go racing. All loaded up, ready to go. We will see you in Ilderton. So we made it out here to the Ilderton Agricultural Society Heritage Show. We are currently building the track they are building the track as I speak. And I'm gonna go out and give them a hand. After that, I'll get suited up. We'll have a little driver's safety meeting here and we'll see you guys on the track, hopefully for some hot laps. If we get them. If not, you'll see us in the first race. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to all the hard-working crew that make these races happen. I pretty much just show up and race, so if it wasn't for our crew, these races really wouldn't happen and they wouldn't be as awesome as they are. So yeah, huge shout out to the crew and even the fair crews that help us over at these fairs. It doesn't happen by itself, so thank you. Okay, so here's the rundown. I got pretty aggressive with the tire pressures. They're pretty low. The track, it might turn out to be a little stickier than I expect, but I think it's going to be a little slick to start with here for hot laps. If we need more tire pressure, if we're pushing through the corners, we will go ahead and do that. Other than that, we're ready to race. I will see you guys on the track. Well, I gotta say, that is absolutely the most fun fair racing that I have done in a very long time, probably since Harrow last year. That was an awesome race. We came second to last. I'm not even sure how many of us were out on the track. It was a bit of a mess getting out there. Yeah, I got around Matt. Track was messy. We were all driving messy. I just drove a little bit less messy at that particular moment and got around him. And then I started driving real messy again, and I don't know how he stayed behind me, but I managed to hold him off. Other than that, it was an awesome race. These away races are always a bit of a roll of the dice on what the track's going to be like, because we never see it pretty much until the day that we're here to race. So yeah, we will get her all oiled up, get the tire pressure set for the next race, and see you in the next race. In that last race, I kind of pulled on the track, did one lap around the track, and pulled back off. That is because, just as I was pulling onto the track, I remembered that I was leaking oil in the last race and didn't bother to check the oil before this one. At these fair races, we all get the same points just for showing up. It's all about putting on a show. It's not about coming out here and trying to win. So, with that being said, I just pulled right back off the track. No sense in hurting the machine to not get any extra points and be down for the next points race and lose points because of it. So, because of my dumbass, we are back in the staging lanes. We're all set up for the next race, and we should be good to go. Check the oil. The oil was actually good, just so you guys know, but better to be safe than sorry. I'd rather look silly and miss a race than blow up a $5,000-$6,000 engine and not be able to bring you guys any content for the rest of the season. So, with that being said, see you in the next race. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was a race and a half. GoPro died at some point during the race. I'm not entirely sure when yet. You guys will know before I do. Yeah, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it on the video here or on the video on the GoPro, but I did about 90% of that race one-handed because I realized that before I came out, I forgot to pin my hood down the way it's supposed to be. So, yeah, do your hoods up, kids. It can break stuff. It can hurt your hand a lot when you have to hold it down for 90% of the race. Thanks for watching 14.71 Racing Network. If you liked what you saw, like, share, hit that subscribe button. Next to that, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. We will see you guys in the next race.